did a photography challenge again.
These are great. Is that you?
This is Rick's third challenge, and we did something a little different this time, right, guys? We have, well, first of all, I didn't take the pictures.
Yeah.
So, introduce yourself, Mike, because you're new on the channel.
Michael Corn, starting photographer.
All right. And you have a decent amount of photography experience, right?
Yeah. Hi, I got a challenge for you right here. We're indoors now. Got the lights set up. I love doing creative things like this. It's actually the first time I've done like a creative photography. And our model Sway, who did an amazing job, really, absolutely out there.
With her, she just made it so easy.
Yeah, bathroom night. Get right on, man. You're not with it. Bathroom night. You're not with it. You're nervous. You're not with it. You're nervous.
Resolution advantage, that's for sure.
Yeah. Right. What is that thing?
Oh, it's a. Oh, you're talking about the camera.
Yeah.
It's a Mamiya Secor DSX 1000.
Wow.
It's a pretty nice 35mm camera.
That's pretty fancy, man.
It was on a f2.
You're speaking a different language, pal. Don't know what that means.
It's a good camera.
It's a good starter camera?
Yeah,
or a finisher camera?
It's a starter camera.
Okay, alright.
It's not the finisher.
Alright, let's see what Ricky's doing. I feel like he's taking pictures of wood over there. How you feeling, Ricky?
I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever.
All of the arts influence each other, and to kind of stick to one is to limit yourself.
What do you feel like was one of the most entertaining parts of this shoot for you guys?
Well, it wasn't as entertaining for you, but probably when the cactus got stuck in your shoe, the little cactus ball got stuck in your shoe, and then your hand, and you're stuck getting it out for a while.
It looked like freaking geometry in there. Like the focus, it was hard for me to get the focus right. You'll probably see in the video me saying, is the focus here? Is the focus there? Again, like I thought my framing was cool, but yeah, it was tough to get the focus.
You could say this is like a versus challenge, like timed versus challenge. It's my first kind of creative endeavor, I guess, like that, against someone else. So it was interesting for sure.
And so Ricky, who this is the only time he really picks up a camera, right, is when he's doing these challenges. But as somebody who is 3 challenges deep, how do you feel being the challenge veteran?
Well, first of all, I've been, me doing my 3rd challenge, been pretty eager to get more, I guess, into, behind the cameras when it comes to just videography or photography. But, yeah, I had some type of strategy where just try to, have the model in the center of the frame. But, I pick up little things here and there. When I see how you guys shoot and your focus, I try to pick something up. So every time I do this challenge, yeah, I'm picking, you know, something up for you guys.
I want to talk a little bit about, like, how do you guys feel the other person did compared to you? First of all, like, Mike, how do you feel like Ricky did compared to you? Ricky, how do you feel like Mike did?
Well, I think Ricky did amazing on his framing, and I really think he took his time getting different, really good different angles. Probably he did angles that I didn't even think of or really consider, because I was going for a more full body. I wanted to get more of the outfit and just more of the emotion. So I guess I didn't get, like, from certain angles, whether it was like from above or whether it was like from kind of more far away. For me, it was probably the cactus shots. I was just kind of messing around with the last bit of time I had, and I had Sway walk over to this little cactus plant, and I kind of wanted to get different angles of her, either next to it or behind it, and I got a kind of a little bit of like weeds in the front, in the foreground, and it was blurred, and I feel like it kind of created this interesting little effect that gives you more of the location's vibe. So I just really enjoyed how that came out for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I would go for me. It would definitely be like when we're in the bathroom scene, and you know, I don't have much experience with photography. You would think I would just fall back on, okay, let's just use the bathtub. But then I like the idea of kind of using the window. You know, it's like everyone was telling me, oh, go, you know, try that out. And I just like, because that was the first time I had an idea where, like, okay, I want her to kind of look through the mirror. I had a story idea involved. So that was my first time ever doing that in any of the challenges. That's why this challenge hit different for me overall. I think for me, the most entertaining thing was when we got to, like, towards the bathroom, like, scene, and then, like, at one point I saw Michael and he was really focused, and I appreciated that, you know, like he was really just diving in and very present in the art of photography. And then when you took over too, because I was curious, you know, what is he gonna do that Michael hasn't done, or me? I was very curious to see how you're gonna top each idea you did, and you kept doing it, and I was like, what the heck? How did I not think of, like, you know, that was cool to see how you used that.
Yeah, I mean,
how you used the room.
Your experience really shined through in the sense that you knew how to challenge yourself with different kind of perspectives just in the small little bathroom space we had, with all the little kind of props on hand, which was just the shower curtain basically, and the lights we had set up, and then the mirror, which was incredible. So our model Sway, who did an absolutely amazing job, chose 3 great outfits for the outdoor part, and we had 1 outfit for the indoor part. And she had a little variety of color, a variety of style, whether it was jumpsuit, overalls, or kind of like a big long trench coat.
She had a look into.
She knew how to pose.
She knew how to pose. You know, that's why she was just a natural overall.
Very easy to direct when we wanted a specific shot, which was very nice, very comfortable as a photographer.
And she also maybe helped me out with a couple, like, different ideas, like, oh, let's get this man back. Well, now I just, you know, explained that, but
That's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Briefly kind of talk about what you do, Ricky, because I think it's important to know that you're involved in art in it, but it's a different medium. So I'm interested, like, for the people listening, to hear how you feel like there's similarities between the two arts and differences, and what your art is that you do.
Yeah, well, I've been doing, like, music production for about 6 years now, and, you know, so I noticed, for example, I got more involved in, like, TikTok. So with TikTok, that was my first time me trying to make, like, visuals, you know, whether if it was not like a film, but I wanted to kind of tell a little story with the TikToks within 30 seconds, you know, so that's one thing with, like, videography. And when it came to, like, photography, I would tell, you know, I've told you guys this multiple times, sometimes I need to look at a picture while I'm creating, like, a beat or a vibe. So, like, sometimes if I already have something started, I'll find a picture that kind of, like, it correlates very well with the idea I already have. And sometimes I like going back and forth. And that's how I make those connections.
So give an example of a picture.
So if I'm trying to make a beachy vibe, I'm gonna like look for a sunset, you know, something, you know, in certain color. It's got to be the right feeling, you know. To me, feeling, I when I think of like when I hear like a track, I connect that to like maybe like a certain blue or a certain red, and like, you know, I'll try to find a sunset where it's like the reddish, orange, you know, peachy vibe. So.
All right, so now I'm just curious from a photographer's perspective, Mike. Do you feel any similarities, like maybe the other way around? Like, do you feel like sometimes maybe you hear a song or
Definitely.
watch a film that inspires a shot?
Definitely. I would say, similar to Ricky, I either take something that I've watched or seen, whether it's picture or video, and when I'm doing a shoot with someone, that can influence how I set up the shot and how I tell a story. And I've had several ideas I've told you about, just that of a kind of shoot like, I guess, vibe I've gotten just based off lyrics in a song. Like 1 or 2 lines is enough to kind of influence like a whole kind of process of how I would want to do a shoot in a certain location to tell a story.
So I guess kind of the takeaway from that, and I think it's important for people to know who are just starting out, or who might feel like they're kind of in like a artistic block. I think it's really important to realize that, you know, all of the arts influence each other, and to kind of stick to one is to limit yourself. You know, like there's nothing wrong with, you know, watching a movie and seeing a certain frame from that movie that inspires you to do it, you know, to make a photo shoot, or, you know, hearing a song on the radio and being like, wow, that would sound really good with my short film that I'm doing, and I see exactly the scene in the movie that this is perfect for. And, you know, I just think it's really important for people to realize that going through a process like this.
I think it's a good creative cycle too. You know, it kind of feeds into something else that someone else may create, and it just kind of, you know, all connects like threads.
Because ultimately this field that we're in, and I guess any really artistic field that you're in, like, it's a collaborative effort.